Hey, I'm Amy Chang. I'm a nationally board certified health and wellness coach, and this is Healthy AF. In this podcast, I'll be bringing you all things health, from the newest health strategies to how to tackle those personal roadblocks that just will not let you move forward. So buckle in. We're going to be inspired and instructed, and dadgum, we're going to have a little fun on Healthy AF. Hey everybody, and welcome to Healthy AF. This month of June, we're going to spend the entire month talking about that body-mind connection. It's so important to have our little brains talking to our bodies and tapping into all the resources and all the communication that is happening from our bodies to our brains and from our brains to our bodies. I find that most of us don't take the time to really tap in to what's going on, and then we miss stuff. We miss being grateful for our bodies. We miss the true capacity that our bodies have, and we also miss some of the stuck energy, aches and pains that then we just poo-poo until they are injuries that take us down to our knees. So I wanted to spend some time this entire month talking about that body-mind connection. So I'm going to use my radio voice. When I first started podcasting, my oldest daughter, she heard the first one. She's like, "Oh my God, Mom, you got a radio voice." So I'm going to use my radio voice. And this podcast is just going to be a quick 5 or 6 minute body scan. If you've ever done a body scan before, you'll know that it's a great way to take each body part moment by moment and just check in with that body part. So what are you checking in for? What we're going to do is we're going to start with a couple of deep centering breaths, and I'm going to cue you on that breathing and settle into sort of your body. And then we're going to start with the top of your head, and we're going to move all the way down to the tips of your toes. So you're going to want to just notice anything that you feel. Sometimes people feel a heaviness or just awareness of that body part. They may feel tingling or a heat or a cool. So your one job, you got one job. When I use my radio voice, your one job is to settle in and just completely notice anything going on in your body. You are not aiming to judge it. You are not aiming to figure it out. You are not aiming to, connect it to that time when you, slid on the sled into the tree with your butt bone. You're not doing any of that. You're just simply noticing each part of your body. So I'm going to presence my own inner channel, get my radio voice on, get yourself in a comfortable position. It can be laying down, it can be sitting up, however you feel comfortable. I'm going to close my eyes. You can close yours too. And we're going to start with a nice deep breath. And we're going to go in and out. And in. And out. And one more time in. Big deep breath into your lungs and your belly. And let that go. Let your breathing settle. And say hello to your body. Whatever way it is, just being here with your body. And now become aware of the very top of your head. Just feeling the very top of your head, allowing it to be any way it is. And now moving that awareness down over your forehead into your little eyeballs and the eyeball sockets, in your brow, and moving on down to your cheekbones and your ears, past your nose, floating down over your jaw to your neck, and feeling that neck and those big traps. Feeling, is there any tension there on your shoulders? Heading down in the front of your chest and on that upper back. Just noticing any way you feel. You may feel tightness. You might feel the air of the room or the brush of your clothing. Continuing down through the rib cage, in the middle of the back, onto your tummy, down to your hip bones. And now down both arms from the shoulder to the elbow. Just checking in, allowing whatever sensations are there. From your elbows to your wrists, just take a moment to listen. From your wrists to your hands, and down through your fingertips, feeling the tips of your fingers, sensing whatever they're touching. Are they sweaty? Are they dry or clammy? Are they relaxed? And coming back over to your pelvis, feeling that pelvic bowl, and up to the top of your thighs, feeling any sensation there. And from your thighs, your hip bones to your knees, and from your knees down through your calves and your shins to your ankles. Just checking in. And down from your ankles through the arches to the balls of your feet and the very tips of your toes. Now taking just a moment to sense the entire body and listen for any whispers, any sensations, temperature fluctuations, muscle sensations, awarenesses, just being with your body. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling, and let that go. And another deep breath in, filling up that belly and those lungs, and letting that go. And one last deep breath in, really opening up the lungs and letting that go. And presencing gratitude for anything that your body has shared with you, for being able to be with your body, being so grateful for everything it does for you. And lastly, allowing it to be any way that it is right now. Now you can just take a moment to start to shift around a little bit, get some movement back in that body. Maybe wiggle your fingers or your toes. And whenever you're ready, flutter those eyes open and come on back. I don't know about you, but I feel like I could use my radio voice all day now. I'm so grateful for my body. I'm grateful you took the time to be with your body. And I hope you loved this episode of Healthy AF. If you couldn't quite get your thoughts to settle down, give yourself some grace. Sometimes it's hard when we start, but if you keep practicing, it'll get easier. And I promise there are so many secrets that your body will unlock for you if you let it. So please share, like, subscribe to this podcast, and I will see you next time. Probably a little bit louder on Healthy AF. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Healthy AF podcast. I hope that it has helped you create a new possibility for your health and sets you into action to go get it. If you want more information or if you want to connect with me, visit my website at myhealthylife.coach. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that each new Healthy AF episode will be sent directly to you. Let's take you from where you are to where you want to go.